on, everybody? What is up? We're about to get into Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion. Please let me know down in the chat that you guys can hear your girl. Okay, what's up, Kishwar? What is going on? Okay, I'm sure if y'all can't hear me, y'all will also let me know that too. What's going on? What pulls my teeth? What's up? What is up? Thanks for joining me tonight. We're about to go ahead and get into this Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion, and I am so far really enjoying the family reunion in comparison to what they tried to give us previously. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about some things, right? So we pick up where we left off, where Bobby and Tien and Jonathan, they all sit down talking about the situation that happened with Jonathan and him getting beat up, okay, by Erica Mina's friend, okay? Him putting his business or his nose in business that ain't really got anything to do with him, honey. What's up, Toyla, the sweetest girl? What's going on? I watched it, then went to IHOP. Okay, then. What's up? So what's going on with Erica? Erica just, you know, she depressed. She done had some babies and stuff for Safaree. Safaree out here running amok in the jungle. And, you know, she just sad about it. Right? She just sad. Right? Her marriage is falling apart. She thought she was going to have the happily ever after. And it's not looking like that is what she's getting. Right? So, you know, it sucks. But let's keep going. So, okay, they start playing a game or whatever called Heads Up, like the Love and Hip Hop edition, which I thought was actually kind of dope or whatever. So Bobby tells Eric, well, actually they had to go inside because it started lightning outside. So they felt like it was too dangerous for the people to be out. So they had to go ahead and go in. So then Bobby tells Erica he needs to speak with her. Meanwhile, Tara and Amina are having their own conversation and they're speaking on the past. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, Tara and Amina are both the baby mamas to Peter Gunz. Okay. Now, Peter Gunz was living with Tara many years ago, okay? And she had, you know, about 3 kids by this man. So they in a relationship, and mind y'all, they had been in that relationship for 10 to 12 years. But what he decided to do was cheat on her and go and get with the second woman, which is Amina. And not only did he get with her when she was supposed to be his artist, I suppose, he ended up marrying this woman, and Tara knew absolutely nothing about it. Didn't even know they were married or anything, just thought it was somebody he was working with or whatever. Well, until Tara and Amina had to sit down, and I guess Tara was playing on Amina's head top about her position, and Amina pulled out her ID to let her know that I'm his wife and ain't nothing fake about that, and then she got this slapped out of her by Miss Tara. It's an epic scene. It's another scene that lives rent-free in your mind. Okay, so they have really grown a lot over the past few years. Amina says that she has a lot of respect for Tara and how she handled the overall situation. And I guess she's saying that basically, like, Tara, girl, you could have been whooping my ass every time that you saw me and you didn't. So I appreciate that. Tara says that they were never enemies. It was just about how the situation presented itself. I mean, yeah, I mean, the women should never be the enemy. It should always be the guy, because the guy understood where y'all were. He was the one that had somewhat of a commitment to you. He never gave you a ring, Tara, but he was with you for many years and y'all lived together. So that really does fall on Peter, you know, overall. What we learned is that although Amina and Peter have been married for many years, they actually ended up getting a divorce, and they're going to be throwing a divorce party. So she decided to invite Tara. Since she couldn't invite Tara to the wedding, she invited her to the divorce party. Hilarious, honey. Let's keep going. So Bobby goes over to sit with Erica. Okay, he mentions getting jumped by her friend, and what I didn't like is him mentioning him getting jumped, but at the same time talking about nobody will ever beat his ass. And I'm like, well, which one is it? Did you get your ass whooped or you didn't? Because when I hear somebody say they got jumped, they got their ass whooped. That's just what it is for me, right? He says that he thinks Erica paid somebody to beat his ass, and then Erica said, no, you're not going to play with me on today. What happened? And what I love is how Erica kept that same energy. I don't know if he probably expected Erica to be calm and stuff, but I was kind of glad that Erica, like, rose up on Bobby a little bit. She was like, no, number one, what you're not going to do is sit up here and lie. I ain't pay nobody to do SHI. Now, girl, I don't know, Miss Erica, because you also created that page talking this shit about sin. And when somebody brought it up to you on last week, you said that it wasn't true. Girl, lies that you tell. So I don't know what you went and paid or did or gave somebody a bag or whatever you did. I don't know. But that's what you say. She said that she ain't sent nobody to his door to play with him. She says what happened was My dude was at a location. You came to the location and brought somebody else, and that girl was all in my man's ear trying to interfere with what we got going on. And you decided to hop into the middle of the conversation and you got touched. Like, that's just what it was, okay? So he's upset about that. Erica says that her people don't play about her. So he tried to get froggy and his homegirl jumped and she swung. So she says once he threw hands, that's what the whole situation became about, because it seems like at first they were just doing a lot of arguing back and forth. But since he wanted to take it there, Miss Girl really took it there, right? Yeah, so then Bobby felt like the girl should have never got in his face or whatever. And then he says, no one will ever beat my ass ever. And I'm like, but you've been around here saying that you got jumped. What happened? Okay, which one is it? Because I believe you got Juelz. Okay, that's what I'm believing. And some part of me feel like Nan any boo-boo. Now, I like you, Bobby, but you know, you do be doing a lot of talk like you untouchable. Now, I don't know if it's because you from Miami and you think that's why. I don't know what it is. I guess Erica forgot everything played out over social media. Ooh, maybe so. As far as when she said, how much do I need to pay? Where are you at? Send me the location so I can send the money. Right. Okay. So I don't know, girl. Ain't nothing fake about that. Ain't nothing fake about what? Oh, yeah. That's what Amina said when she slapped that thing down on that table, girl. Hilarious. So Erica tells him it's about the principle, though, at the end of the day. Okay. This is my real life. That man was like, really my husband. Like, put aside this reality BS. Like, that's literally the father of my children in real life. Okay. I'm married to him. She said, and you're standing next to the woman that's all in my husband's ear. Like, come on now. Like, let's think about this. Like, because I'm believing Erica and Bobby were cool at some point, right? So yeah, I feel like Bobby was, I ain't gonna say he was wrong. He said he brought his friend. He didn't know that is what was gonna happen. But I guess when he started to see it escalate a little bit, maybe he could have pulled her to the side, like, nah, fam, that's my homegirl, dude. Like, nah, he ain't up no good. Like, let's move, let's keep it moving. I don't know, but I mean, I feel like if the shoe was on the other foot, he would feel the same way Erica felt, which is why he probably kind of like sympathized with her. He did say something like the only reason why, because she told him I'm going through postpartum. So then he says the only reason why I'm willing to forgive her is because she is going through postpartum. And I'm like, what? That's the only reason why? I just kind of feel like you should have never involved yourself in something that ain't had anything to do with you, and then resulted in you getting your ass whooped. So, you know, there's that. Okay, you out here jumping bad trying to fight the girl, and the girl swung on you, and then that's just where we was at with it. But I guess, honey. So she and Bobby made amends, and she says that she isn't blaming him, which she shouldn't. To be honest, she shouldn't, because it's not his fault. Ultimately, it's Safaree's fault. He's the one that's married to you. He's the one that made the oath, so it's really his fault. So she says that yeah, I already told y'all she going through postpartum or whatever, and I told y'all Bobby said that's the only reason why, you know, he would forgive her. So that's that. They actually made amends. They're good. They laughed, you know, had a good time. So that was cool to see. Like, that was the first men that we get to see on this particular trip, because I think it's a few other people that need to make amends in their friendships or ex-friendships or whatever, and I think that was the first one we got to see. So I like that. I was cool with it. I was like, okay, they're good. You know, some things can be talked about and, you know, hashed out, and we can move on, right? So I think they'll have a great time together. Candace said Bobby cannot fight. Ooh, embarrassing. He feels like Trina being his cousin will save him. I can see that too. Feeling like Trina your cousin, so you just always gonna be saying, I can see that too. Oh, I see that. Yikes. He BIT slapped Prince on Miami. You know what? I think I kind of remember that. Was it at a party or something like that? Child, how rude. Okay, it was a little fake of Bobby to let his friend do that, knowing Erica was at NICU alone, right, at the NICU alone. Let Safaree creep with other randoms, not your homegirl. Exactly. Okay, exactly. So he was definitely out of line. I feel like I didn't blame him for bringing her there, because I mean, he probably didn't know, but I feel like the moment he saw where it probably was escalating a little bit, he probably should have just like pulled it back some. So yeah, Trina just started liking Bobby. Not just started liking him. He talked cash money, SHI, but ain't about that life. And he learned it that night. So I don't understand why all this big talk is, ain't nobody gonna beat my ass ever. I guess. Yeah, he did his BF. Are you saying this is BF, his boyfriend, or why? Y'all know Prince ain't gay. He did hit his boyfriend on Love and Hip Hop, or was that another person that he ended up hitting? Bobby had I don't even remember some shows. I be having some stuff don't be staying in my mind, so forgive me. But let's keep going. Oh, I want to say this. Sin and Booby went to go link up to have a chit chat with each other. I hate Sin's veneers. Hate them. Hate them. I don't know if it be that they make the veneers as white as paint. I don't know if it's that or if the veneers, and I'm not just speaking on her, I'm speaking in general, or if veneers are too white. I'm sorry, I don't know if it's too white or if they're too big is what I meant to say. Too white or too big. I'm not sure which one it is, but I don't like it. I feel like maybe it'd look more normal if they didn't make it pure white. Like make it like, I don't know, I guess like how people's teeth normally look when they get it whitened or something. Like it just looked like it's just a whole extra layer of white. Like, I don't know. But I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay, the dude was his boyfriend that he slapped for cheating. Oh, yes, I do remember that. I think he did more than slap on that boy. Prince said he liked women. That's not Bobby's boyfriend. That is not Bobby. This not. He wished though. So hold on, wait. I have to go back because we talking about loving hip hop Miami now. Now wait. It was Bobby and Prince. They got into it though, but they weren't together, wasn't it? Didn't Bobby swing on Prince because he got upset with him about something? But he was fighting him as though they had like a relation or something going on, and it had everybody wondering, like, girl, what is this? I think that's what it was. Yeah. So veneers give me horse, not horse, dear heart. Somebody said, what? No, Sin got veneers. You can't tell? Yes. And you always can tell when their top teeth touches too close to their bottom teeth, like literally, like it's like not even like a piece of an overbite or anything. It's just like they on top of each other. Like, yeah. They not real. Sin and Erica Mena had naturally beautiful smiles, and the veneers made Erica's face look a little funny. In all honesty, it's not just the veneers; it is the over heavy duty on the injections to the face, whatever that is. I don't know if that's Botox or something. It's not giving. And Erica used to be absolutely gorgeous. I don't know. I mean, she's not ugly now. It's just that. The cheeks are giving swollen and the rest of the face is giving normal. I'm not, that's, hey, do what you do. I feel like there's nothing wrong with doing those things, but I just feel like people do certain things a little too soon. So then as they get older in age, it really ain't no way to revert back. I feel like a lot of these practices for teeth, for making people look, younger or whatever in the face, I really feel like it's when you get older. But I don't think anybody in their 30s should be getting that done unless you like a 30-year-old that look like you in your 40s and 50s. I don't know, but I just feel like they get it done a little too soon. And when they do get it done, sometimes they go a little too far with it, right? That's what I'm thinking. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm reading the comments, though. I would never get veneers. I'd get braces again for all of that. I mean, yeah, that's true. I feel you on that. But I will say this. I won't say I'll never get it. Hello? Bro, I don't know what this teeth is finna do in 10 years. I ain't finna 10, 15. Hello? I don't know what these teeth is finna do. Girl, I'm not opposed to it, but what I will say is I'll look for the right person to do it. Make it look normal. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would think. I never say never, but I mean, I probably would get braces again too, girl. But the way they be over here trying to find different types of cavities and all this other stuff and teeth cracking and breaking, girl, ain't no telling. Girl, may not be nothing to repair, and I may have to just get the veneers, honey. We'll have to see. Child, I just be wondering if they can floss those things. I would want to believe that they can floss because I saw one guy on TikTok talking about how he was starting to get a cavity or something underneath his veneers. I thought they probably take your whole tooth out and like screw a little something down in there and then bloop, plop some on. I don't know. Maybe there are different types of veneers. Maybe it's the levels to this, right? But he mentioned having like a cavity or something like that. So now he got to get like some work done or whatever. So obviously he just been living life like it's golden, and he ain't been out here flossing or something, even with the veneers. So yeah, he said somebody he may have to pay like $8,000 or something like that. And I'm like, dang. And he said something like that's something that a lot of people don't talk about, is how expensive it is to repair stuff or whatever. And I was like, ooh, child, yikes, girl, the braces don't even cost that much. Jeez Louise. But okay. Here, not Erica looking like Skeletor. My God. My goodness. Oh, what they gonna do at my age, 52? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What is y'all? What they gonna do, girl? I don't know what they gonna do, girl. They gonna be giving us 80 years old at 50. Okay, they're gonna be giving us 30 years plus. Okay. Off topic, I replied to you to your response to Ashley on IG. What she posted is what I was referencing to you live earlier. I know Asia is the pickle since I gotta look. I gotta check IG. I can't remember. I gotta check and see Nehart and see if I don't know. I don't even know if I responded. I don't know if I saw it or not. But I'll look and see. Oh, are you talking about You're not talking about Ashley that used to be on Wags in terms of her going to the company called Allure, are you? Because I think I saw that. No, I think it's her pregnancy lips that make her face like that. And you know what? I forgot about that. I don't know if that's pregnancy lips. I don't think that's I think that's filler lips. That's what I think it is. Yes, I think that's what it is. She definitely used to give. Erica used to be so gorgeous. I'm not saying she looks bad now. I'm not saying that at all. She just looks different, is what I'll say. So there's that. Yikes. So anyway, Yo-Yo tells she's talking to the ladies, so all of the ladies are together. She's talking to the ladies and she says that she can't believe that Erica and Safaree aren't together right now. And Erica says that she's disappointed that when she went to go file for the divorce, that he didn't fight for her. So she's still upset about that. And I can't say that I'm mad at her, because if you realize that you're losing your family, I think she did it not really wanting to get the divorce, but doing it to give him a wake-up call. But it didn't matter because he decided to get more petty about it. Like, okay, that's what you want to do. I'm gonna make sure that's what you want to do. All right, bet, I don't care. I hate that. I hate that for them. Brooke says that Safaree was hurt and he started doing the most with other women. And Erica was like, girl, no ma'am, you're not gonna sit up here and come up with no excuse and say it was hurt, girl. Is that what you're doing? I know you're not. No ma'am, he was being petty. He was being disrespectful. Let's call it what it is. All right. So then Erica, Brooke started to speak on Marcus, and she said that Marcus cheated on her while she was pregnant. And then she started saying, and I know why he did that. He did that because he was immature, young-minded, new to a marriage, never had a marriage like this, relationship like this. I said, girl, what is these excuses do you speak of? And it's so funny because as soon as I said that, she said, I'm not trying to make excuses for him. But you were. I'm sorry, Brooke. I love me some you, but it did come off as excuses. But it's okay if you choose to stick beside him, because that is indeed your husband. You do what you want to do, and more importantly, that's your life. We may judge it, or we may say what we gonna say, but girl, you're gonna live it how you gotta live it. So if you're okay with it, who are we? All right. Yeah, dear heart. But anyway, girl, let's keep going. So we get to Amina. Amina and Right, Marathon Blue. I was like, girl, those are excuses. You're losing the people. And it definitely sounded like she was speaking when she first started off the conversation with being an advocate for Safaree. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, he did things out of hurt. Like, it was immediately, I'm team the dude. I'm on his side. I'm not surprised to hear that Brooke is making excuses. Ooh, Brooke, you were pregnant 4 years ago. Let it go. And Brooke definitely chased that man down and snatched him up. So she will accept anything from him. Oh, their daughter is 4 years ago. Their daughter is 4 years old, or is she 3? She's somewhere in that range. I think she was trying to use it as an example with Erica, but it still fell flat because she was giving excuses for him to me. Not he been a cheater though, girl. We have definitely seen the footage. Remember when Erica was on Kourtney and Khloe Take Miami? I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't really watch the Kardashians. Should I? I think they may be having something coming to Hulu. Maybe should I tune in? Marcus has been cheating on her since Love and Hip Hop. Correct. We have definitely seen the bean footage of that for sure. So Amina and Rich, or is it? Do I have Rich? Amina? No, I think it was Peter. I think I meant to say Peter. She tells Peter about Cisco stripping on the balcony. Girl, when they played Cisco stripping on the balcony, doing all of this and that, I thought it was the funniest thing, the pettiest little thing that he was doing. But also, y'all know one thing I feel about Cisco. I think Cisco really could. I think he is like a nice guy. I do. But I don't know what he has going on that makes him feel like he got to act like a creep at times, right? I mean, maybe a creep is really what he is, and he just disguises it with, hey, I think he's a nice guy type thing, you know? I'll say this. I think, no, I don't want to say that either, because I feel like everybody has the potential to be a nice person, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, child. Oh, you talking about their 4-year-old? Yeah, she was a beautiful little girl. That little girl is gorgeous. Yeah, so Amina says, she tells Peter that they never hooked up. Okay, nothing ever happened. That's what she tell the people. They never hooked up. The only thing that they have done is kissed each other. That's it. I'm like, girl, Amina, you want us to believe, girl? Is that what you want us to believe? Is that what you want? I guess we'll believe, honey. All right, that's fine. Peter did not like it. He felt like it was just disrespectful of Cisco to go there. But I'm like, Peter, you the king of being disrespectful as hell. So I understand that's your homeboy and certain lines should not be crossed. But at the same time, because it's you, Peter, I have to say I don't care. I have to say, nanny boo-boo, that's what you get a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But all right. So on the bus, they're all headed to field day. So everybody started dancing on the pole, child. This is when it gets real messy. Real messy, right? So everybody dancing on the pole, and then you hear Zell tell Jonathan and Bobby, y'all too gay for me. Who are you talking to? Who is you talking to? Y'all too gay for me. I felt like that was rude. Now, you know, a lot of y'all may feel like he ain't saying that wrong, but I just felt like that was out of line, especially for you being a black person. I'm sorry, a gay person, because I think that Jonathan had a great example. That's like me being a dark-skinned person telling somebody, you too dark for me. Like, oh, girl, y'all too dark for me. Like, what the fuck? Y'all too black for me. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know. I'm really sitting in this because I'm trying to think about like how I didn't think that was fair at all. But also, is it like not good to tell somebody like, girl, y'all too ghetto for me? Oh, yikes. Because whenever you hear the word ghetto, it's connected to black folks. But whenever you hear trailer trash, that's their definition of being ghetto. Like, I don't. I guess, you know, I didn't like it. Ultimately, that's the short answer. I didn't like what he had to say. The audacity of you, because you sit up here conflicted in your spirit and you over here trying to convince people that you bisexual when we already know that you wholeheartedly gay. Okay? And I don't care what nobody say. This man is G-A-Y, honey. And he's happy about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what you're not going to do is sit up here and try and convince America that you are bi. And you want to sit up here and talk about how these boys, y'all too gay for me, but you was the first one to run and cut up your damn shirt. Gonna cut up your shirt and make it a damn crop top as you out here running and playing and doing all this other stuff, and then gonna talk about some what did he say about Jonathan? I cannot remember. What did he say? What the fuck did he say? He was like, see, I'm out here and I make things look like better, but he out here making things look gayer or something. And it was funny though. I hollered. Okay, but I am trying to what did this? Does anybody remember what Zell said? Did anybody remember what this man Zell is in denial since you ain't bi, you're gay as hell, running around the beach with your cut off shirt? That's what I'm saying though. Like, it's okay to sit in what you are. Like, cut it out. And then you're trying to sit up here and disrespect somebody else. And you, sir, before you came out talking about I want to have a family and I want to have a wife and all this other stuff, you too know how it felt to be Jonathan at one point when you were solely gay. Okay? Yeah, and that's all you hang around is gay boys, and it's no shade to nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be honest, I'm not comfortable in my spirit like that to let my bisexual man only have gay friends and y'all go out and y'all hang out and me not think that he finna go do something. I mean, I got enough I gotta worry about with the ladies, but you mean to tell me I gotta worry? I don't have time. My brain's not set up like that. I'm just being real honest and real frank with y'all. I have not met that part of my life to where I'm comfortable with anything like that, and hopefully I won't. But anyway, I cannot remember what this man said. Then Zell says if he could turn, okay, so Jonathan says he loves being gay. And then asks Zell, if you could turn down your blackness, then he said if you can never turn down your blackness, then I can never turn down my gayness. So that's silly. I thought that was a good example that he used. So yeah, there's that. I hate that I cannot remember what Zell said after they was running and playing the games. Zell was trying to act hard in front of the straight men. That's why he said that stupid SHI. It feels like he's harboring homophobia in him. That and resentment, hello, or whatever he got going on, and then feeling the need to impress because you're also acting like a pick me because you're trying to fit into what the hell it is they got going on. Meanwhile, the straight men ain't even thinking about y'all. The straight men already expected that this was probably something y'all was gonna do anyway. That's what I'm thinking. Zell is projecting. He really wants to act more like Bobby and Jonathan because they are comfortable with themselves, and obviously he's in turmoil with himself. Oh, Marathon says that Jonathan was wrong for that statement. I don't see how Jonathan was wrong for that statement. You think Jonathan was wrong for saying if you can't turn down your blackness, then I can't turn down being gay? Because I feel like when Zell felt like that was stupid too. And then he got into the confessional. And what did he say? He thought that it was dumb. I can't remember why he said that he didn't like turn down my, oh yeah, he said, I can't take this off. I can't take this off. So because you feel like you can switch, code switch in between you being gay and bi, that he could do the same thing. Yeah, no, I disagree, but you know, it is what it is. He could have said y'all are too slutty for me or anything else. He's gay and making gay seem like a bad term. Exactly right. Making it seem like it, like they get enough from society. So then now you're making it seem like it's a bad thing because now they're too gay for you. Zell did too much. No one thinks you're the superior gay because you are less feminine than the others. Play it back. He literally said being black is embarrassing like being black. Oh, like being gay. Oh, I didn't hear that part. I did not hear Jonathan say being black is embarrassing like being gay. I didn't hear that. I didn't care why Bobby didn't check him on what he said. Me too. He also ran up behind him and just continued to hang with his friend. Right? Because he also was talking about you too, Bobby. One has nothing to do with the other. Okay. Typical black man who doesn't want to be labeled gay. Yikes. I guess Jonathan was talking about skiing somebody off or one of the husbands. Oh, Jonathan was talking about umping somebody off. Oh, so that's why he said that they was too gay for him because he was talking about sucking somebody off. Not girl, you just don't say that about nobody's husband in general. Like, that's inappropriate. And I feel like he could have said that instead of sitting up there saying like, oh, you too, gay for me. Just say, girl, you are too disrespectful for me. Girl, you are too out of line for me. Girl, you see these men up here with their wives and stuff like that. Like, now see that right there. Zell's still wrong. Hear me clearly. With the response, because he didn't have to say they too gay for him for wanting to and then you making it seem like all gay men, which they don't, go after straight men. Yes, there are some that do, but then there are quite a few that don't. So then it's, you know what I'm saying, like it's still not cool. Jonathan didn't say being black was embarrassing. Jonathan said, I'm proud to be gay. I can't change it like you can't change being black. So there's that. Bobby just goofy. And Zell's statement went over his head, child. Probably so. I don't know. or he just didn't want to address it or get into it with him. I think Jonathan was just trying to give an example Zell could understand. That's true. I see that as well. Zell went on a date with a woman. I don't even remember, girl, but it didn't last long because it wasn't enough to convince me. I'm sorry. Zell did too much. No one thinks you're the spirit. I think I read that one. Okay, so let's get to Cisco, and he pulls Mimi to the side. When Cisco pulled Mimi to the side, y'all, I don't think Mimi gave a damn about that Cisco was talking about. I think she was high key like, why are we having this conversation, dear heart? Like, why are we talking about this? But okay. So he explains the issue that he's having with Sin, and he wants to get advice on what he need to do. Because mind you, many years ago, Cisco and Sin was working on a record together. I think he wanted to like date Sin or move in on Sin, like, you know, try to make a move on her or whatever, see what she's talking about, but she wasn't really receptive, I don't think. So because of that, I think he kind of played her and started saying, like, I guess because he didn't get his way, like, oh, you're going to have to, we got to recoup fees for the studio and for this and for that and all this other stuff. So she didn't like that because he lacked communication, but he only was working with her because he had a hidden agenda to begin with. Yikes. And that right there is definitely creep action. What else? He says that he's still feeling her to this day. And it's like, you don't need to be feeling nobody but your children, and you need to figure out how you finna gonna be able to see them. Why you out here talking about you feeling her? But then I come here and I see that she all linked up with a Booby and da-da-da-da-da. Cut it out. Cut it out, sir. That's a negative, okay? You need to focus on them children. That's the only thing you need to be feeling right now. So Mimi is looking like, why are you even telling me this? Because I really don't give a damn. But she did tell him that he can't worry about who Sin is dating, which is a fact. She was never your girl to be to begin with, for you to worry about any of that. So you could cut that out. He has to focus on finishing the friend, like fixing the friendship first. Like that's the thing he needs to focus on. All that other stuff, if it should be, it'll come into play. So you, sir, focus on this right here. I was here for with that. Then tells him to change his thinking and to think higher. He definitely needed to hear that because he has truly been in a low space, low vibration, all of that. So he needed a friend. And I mean, it was great for her to be there for him in that moment. Even though it did seem like she didn't care, but she made it make sense at the end when she gave the advice. He's a pick me for the wrong people. Pick your kids, sir. Right. Cisco, you need to get that. You did a favor for Sin. Oh, he need to get that. He did a favor for her. They was on the beach loving hip hop Hollywood. Zell was dating a woman on the last season of Loving. Okay. Zell ain't nothing more gay than someone being with the same sex, which you have been with. What? Embarrassing. Yes, but still run it back. I didn't hear Jonathan say that. Nah, I didn't either. I just think Jonathan was trying to give an example. Zell can understand. I think I read it. I'm confused on Deshaun statement. Zell ain't nothing more gay than someone being with the same sex. Nothing more gay than which you have been with, meaning Zell, because I know you ain't talking about me. Yeah, that's kind of going over my head. Cisco did typical quip pro. What? And would be sued in the corporate world. He has predatory behavior. He's being weird to Amina too. Yikes, child, yikes. Cisco is using not seeing his kids as an excuse for why he got issues with other people, possibly. Oh, okay, Deshaun. I was confused, honey. Thanks for clearing it up, because I agree. Now that I understand, thank you. He's saying they're not more gay than him. When they, yeah, he had to clear it up for me, D girl, because I was losing it. Thank you guys. Thanks for bearing with me. Zell said I'm over here doing my thing, and he over there looking like. That's what he said. That is what he said. Zell said, I'm over there doing my thing. And he over there looking like Miss Thing. Girl, I screamed like, that was so disrespectful. It was funny, but it's like, calm down. Like, why are you picking at this man? Like, calm down, Zell. Okay, I'm over there doing my thing. He over there looking like Miss Thing. What's wrong with that? Girl, a mess. Meanwhile, he got Miss Thing standing right beside him, which is Body Lytes. Make it make sense. I can't. So Safaree decides to pop up, right? Erica. You could tell Erica was kind of glad he was there because she gets to watch him, but at the same time, not glad that he there because ain't no telling which way this gonna go, and he probably gonna embarrass the hell out of me, and we probably gonna get to arguing, honey. So you could tell she was going through it. Safaree goes over there, he greets everybody, and then he goes over there to greet Rich, and they over there laughing in each other's face. Girl, I rolled my eyes so hard. I said, girl, this is just okay. Rich, you was just making moves on this man's wife, but of course Safaree didn't know, so of course he's gonna greet you. But girl, goodbye. I don't know if Rich knew for sure that Safaree was coming, but pop up surprise, BIT, he's there. So then we see where Shekinah goes over to have a sit down with Erica. And I thought that was nice of Shekinah. I'm used to seeing Shekinah run amok in the palace, you know, do the most, talk the most, yell the most, anything else she can do, that's the most. But it was good to see Erica had a friend in her when she came over and consoled her and just sat with her. Then everybody came to check on Erica, how she feeling, what's going on. She's like, I'm just in my moment. I'm just here. I'm just like, give me a second. I need to calm down. And then, you know, shortly after that, you know, the show goes off. But what we're gonna see on next week's episode is Erica have this conversation with Safaree about how she wanted to be with him forever, and they're crying, which also makes sense if this happened over the summer, how the both of them ended up connecting, because remember it was all about a divorce, and then like a month or so later we end up seeing them together, and it's like, what? So I feel like they could have possibly rekindled a little something on this trip, but we shall see, because IDK. So yeah, and Safaree was up there crying as well, and I was looking like, Safaree, cut it out. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't believe Safaree. I don't believe them tears, right? In that moment, I ain't believe the tears. I didn't believe the tears at all. So I don't know, Safaree. You gonna need more tears than what you giving us. We gonna see if you really remorseful, if you really sorry. All right, we ain't been hearing a whole lot lately about the divorce between Erica and Safaree. So I don't know. I don't know if it's something she's continuing to dangle over his head or what the hell is happening. That was on the trip when Erica was twerking on Safaree. Okay, so on the trip, so on what trip? Was that for the it could have been for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I know I saw it on social media where they was over there shaking that thing. Maybe it was on this family reunion and they was happened to be on that bus or something. Maybe they were on the Sprinter van or whatever they was on. Okay, yeah. So it was on this trip when they look like they probably rekindled then. We'll see. Ain't no telling with them. It looks like it's up and down. It's a sketchy situation between the both of them, and we hate to see it. Yeah, I don't see any heterosexual activity on his Twitter. Oh, help us. Sorry. I was talking about that. No, I think I read out. Okay. But Erica knew he was coming. They flew there together and she knew he was at the hotel with the kids. LOL. Oh, yeah, I think one of y'all did say that in my chat. It was all on IG. He was at Juelz performance too. They fake. Embarrassing. Safaree and his started from the bottom. Now we hear as hairline. I can't. Girl, Safaree could have went all bald if he wanted to, only because of what he got dangling between them legs. We would have took whatever. I'm sorry. Girl, we probably would have took a man lace front with Safaree. Girl, I see why Erica over there going down through there struggling, making sure ain't nobody else hopping on that jump stick. What's them little sticks you jump on? You put your feet on and it got the handles. Making sure ain't nobody else jumping up and down on that thing. Meanwhile, Kimbella's legs are over there struggling to yes. Man, I can't listen. Anything dealing with them, I skip over. Like when they FaceTime the kids, whatever, baby. I don't understand why they are there. I feel like Kimbella should have been on the island with Yandy. Because they the ones that I feel got the most beef, because I can't remember. Maybe one of y'all mentioned that Kimbella had beef with somebody. I don't know. Maybe it was Jonathan or Cena or somebody. I don't know. But at the end of the day, girl, I hate because seeing what her body used to look like. And granted, I used to be as small as her as well. You know what I'm saying? And I just grew, girl, and just keep damn growing. But I ain't grow that goddamn big, okay? And you can look at her stomach and tell that there was some work that was done, okay? So I'm like, negative. And I ain't trying to shame her, really. for her body and, you know, wanting to go and get work, you know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do. It's yours for real. But girl, like, stop getting surgery as a reason to not work out. That's the thing for me, girl. Like, if you're gonna go get it, go work out, please, girl, because your knees is going to buckle in about 5 years. Girl, your knees is gonna buckle in about 5 years or so. They damn near, you know, being able to hold you up now. Just like Portia Kayla said, girl, them knees is gonna be gone when we find out that you having knee surgery, girl, because them caps done popped. Then we gonna know, and I can imagine what she had to go through holding up that damn baby with the pregnancy and everything. And it's not, I promise y'all, I'm really not trying to like shame her, but I'm just calling a thing a thing. Like, girl, when your body finna, what is it, crackle and pop or whatever. Girl, what's going on, Bonnie? Girl, these people in this chat is hilarious talking about this lady and her body. Yes, Kimbella, Erica. Well, I feel like Kimbella and Shekinah, okay, their knees is struggling more than Erica's. I hate Erica's booty with a passion. I'm sorry, y'all finna dislike this. Fine, girl. Do what you need to do, honey. It ain't gonna change what I said. I hate that booty. Girl, that booty look like it literally has water balloons in it. Like when she sits down, it spreads and go everywhere. I said, girl, that is not organic. What is these bags you speak of? What is these bags that you're wearing? I cannot. I want to see Kimbella and Erica interact for old time's sake. What are they finna talk about? Yes, gaining weight and continuing to get BBLs. Like it's not going to work. It's not like, if you're gonna go and get it, girl, work out or whatever, trim down, however the doctor say you need to. Get whatever you finna get done, girl, and just keep on working out if they say that's fine. Like, I can't, because Kimbella, for me, her and Shekinah even said the reason she get work done is because she hate working out. Girl, you should be tired of going under the knife. I'm sorry. Like, it's y'all body, do what y'all want to do, child. I just, I'm just concerned about the knees. That's it. I feel bad for her 2055 body. Jesus. Don't let her get arthritis on top of that work. Girl. Because they definitely have arthritis of the knees, baby. I would hate that. Y'all are disrespectful. D, you're a mess. Talking about her spine is doing overtime. Yikes. My goodness. No, I can't. You're saying you can't. I can't. You guys are a mess, okay? She was probably on bed rest. You know what? She probably was. Kimbella might blame her fight with Erica on Yandy, knowing her child. Ain't no telling. But I do feel like Yandy was not always right in her stuff. I think that she was at fault about some things. Them legs going out like bad axles. Damn. When your legs don't match your booty, that's the thing for me. I hate to say it, since we talk about love and hip hop, girl, let me just talk about somebody that ain't on love and hip hop, but Miss Saweetie. Girl, I thought that was Sweetie Booty, y'all. I'm not even lying. Then I went and I watched the video again of her dancing in the house, and I said, no, man, it's not. I saw when she turned, I saw the legs not matching. She still looks good, but I just got fooled, but it's okay. Kimbella hasn't said 2 words this whole trip. I wonder if her and Erica will have a conversation. It seems like everybody's making their rounds. To have conversations, so it's likely going to happen at some point. I want to see Erica and Sam have a conversation. I don't know how that's gonna go. I know I remember seeing Erica yell, saying, "You wish that I would give you attention," or something like that. So they're gonna kind of get into it. Not a water booty. Yes, ma'am. From a water balloon to a water booty. Yes, ma'am. No, it's not just you, Bondi. Not at all. Erica got shots first, then a BBL on top of it. That's why it's too big and them legs. Girl, cut it out. Cut cut it out. Erica's height helps hers, but Shekinah and Kimbella are short. I can see that. I can see that. I'm for real, y'all. Y'all in these comments are disrespectful, but for real, I'm just saying though. Just, you know, if you're gonna get your work done, you know, nobody, if you got the money, that's what you want to do, it's your body. I'm just saying, like, don't do it and not work out, because then it defeats the purpose, I'm sure. Y'all, it just start to kind of look weird. Erica messed up her face and I'm so mad about it. She kind of looks stuffed, don't it, bruh? Shekinah and Kimbella, I mean, everything, like, it's giving stuffed teddy bear. Like, they are stuffed, absolutely. And that's what kills me about Kimbella the most. It's just the fact that she never buys clothing that fits her. Now, Shekinah clothes be tight, but they fit her, but Kimbella never does. And it's like, you got a whole husband, Juelz, you don't tell her nothing. You don't say, babe, that's a little too little. Like, you don't say nothing. You don't encourage her in any way. I'm sure you're not going to have an overall final decision on what she wears. She's going to wear what she wants, I'm sure. But at the same time, you should encourage her to not wear kids' clothing. Like, I cannot. Everything about it is stuff. She's so proud of that body, so ready to show it off. But she, like, it's not giving. It's not what you thought it was going to give. Silly putty booty. Yeah. Yes. Okay, I'm just being honest, y'all. Look, I can imagine how many people say, let me go to Jamie Page, see what she look like, talking about these folks. Please do. Yikes. Please do. I need Erica to post her doctors so people can stay away from her. Please post the terrible doctors, especially the doctors that end up having a lot of women to die from their work. Those are the ones they really need to be talking about. It was one mom over there in California. She ended up going off getting some work. I think she wanted to get it for her birthday. And she had like 3 kids, came back. I guess she didn't have the proper care or something like that. And I think she ended up passing away when she got back, or either she passed away when she was there. But overall, it's a sad situation, man. You know, it's a sad situation. I hate it. I hate it for y'all. You know, y'all just be careful. Do your research if you do go and do it, you know. Y'all saw Miss K. Michelle had to take all of hers out for whatever health complications that it was causing her. So just, you know, just be careful, y'all. Now, Jamie, you thought that I did, Jade, I did. I wanted to believe I did because, and y'all hear me say this on my channel, because people have thought that my ass was fake. And I'm like, it's not. I was born just like that. So I like to give people grace immediately. Like, I'd be like, nah, I don't want to say that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like when people say that about me. So I be trying to get them grace. But when I looked, girl, it was going straight to jail for me, girl. I had to pass go and go straight to jail because I was wrong for that, for sure. Like, that's not, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. It wasn't it. Not Bug's life. Y'all are out of control. What? Kim had to get her hips replaced? Oh, Kim gonna have to get her hips replaced after the knees replacement. They're connected. Ooh, my God. That would be terrible. Not booty righties, girl. I ain't never heard of no mess like that. Make it look like an ancestor ass. Not in arts and crafts. Y'all cutting up in these comments. Who knew y'all had so much to say? Okay, I'm convinced these doctors must be telling them how to maintain the new body post-surgery. Oh, must not be telling them. I guess either that or they probably be thinking that they're good to go and they be so anxious and ready to flaunt that they don't do the work or something. I don't know, child. Yeah, please be sure to hit the like button. Please, please, please. Thank you, thank you. Look, he embarrassing her, so he don't care what she wears and how small they are. Child, that is sad. Juelz was walking around toothless. He was walking around toothless. I hate it for him. I hate it for him. I said, I know at this point in his life, he's probably reflecting back to when he did do drugs and probably wish that he would not have. I feel bad for anybody that's gotten caught up in there because, you know, that stuff gonna really age you. They should have done like Wendy and kept it cute and classy. Right. Right. Because I mean, yeah, you could tell that Wendy butt from Real Housewives of Potomac went from flat to just a little bit like she didn't overdo it. She did right. She did. They need to get her doctor. Find her doctor. Okay. Somebody says aftercare is very important after getting a BBL. There's an episode on the show Traffic on Hulu after women die. Ooh, I'm gonna have to check that out. That is so sad, y'all. Don't go to Goals. It's a chop shop cemetery. What is Goals? Oh, Jesus. That's terrible. They better start exposing these horrible people. They better start. That's crazy, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and hop off this thing. I appreciate you guys for the laughter. This was a great, fun review. Do not forget to catch us over there on Bondi's channel tonight for a special Ooh Ladies First panel. We will be talking about Portia Family Matters as well as Love and Marriage Huntsville, because y'all know it's a whole lot of drama going around both of those. So be sure to catch us tonight. I believe it's at 9, right, Bondi? It's gonna be, you know, our usual time, 9:30, but everything will be over there on Bondi Blues channel, so y'all make sure that y'all go over there and check it out. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Also hit up my Discord, because a lot of you guys haven't been getting no notifications. So to stay in the know, please be sure to, you know, click the link in the bio so that you can be a part of the Discord and all of that other great stuff. Okay, but that's all I got. I'm your girl Jamithatsme. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamithatsme, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.